Hello students, so today we will discuss some problems related to exercise 6.2. Okay, exercise 6.2. We're taking the first question here. Question 1. So it is given there, so that the function given by fx, so that the function given by fx equal 3x plus 17 is strictly increasing on real number. So see the solution. How can you proceed? Let x1 and x2 be any two numbers in capital R. Okay, then we have x1 less than x2 implies, see, replacing x by x1, so we will get 3x1 plus 17, so 3x1 plus 17. Okay, less than, similarly replacing x by x2, we will get 3x2 plus 17. Okay, implies, what is this? This is f of x1 less than f of x2. Hence f is strictly increasing on real number. Okay, other method alt, or you can do like this also. F of x equal this, so f dash x equal, you will get 3, which is greater than 0 in every interval of capital R. Okay, thus the function is strictly increasing on capital R. Okay, so this is the alternative method. So next we will take another question. We are taking question number 5. Okay, question number 5. Let's see question number 5. Find the interval in which the function f given by fx equal 2x cube minus 3x square minus 36x plus 7 is number A, strictly increasing, number B, strictly decreasing. Okay, so you will do this solution. See the solution. The given function is fx equal 2x cube minus 3x square minus 36x plus 17. Okay, this is the given function. Now find f dash x. Therefore f dash x equal, so what will get? 3 to 0, 6x square minus 6x minus 36. Okay, so this can be written as 6. You can take common, 6 x square minus x minus 1, not 1, 6 is 30, sorry, 6 is 36. And from this again after simplification you will get 6 x minus 3 x minus x plus 2 x minus 3 x plus 2. Next you can see f dash x equal 6 x minus 3 x plus 2. Now make this 0. Therefore f dash x equals 0 implies, while making this 0 you have to find a point. Okay, so if this is 0, then x minus 3 equals 0 means you are getting the point as 3 and minus 2. Okay, now you see these 2 points. These 2 points you can see here. If I do a diagram here, you can directly know it. Suppose this is minus 2, this is 3. Okay, this is infinity, this is minus infinity. Okay, now you see these 2 points divides the number line, real line, into 3 interval. This minus infinity comma minus 2, 1, this is the one interval, first interval, minus 2 comma 3, this is the second interval, and 3 comma infinity is the third interval. So you have to see in all the interval. Okay, is it strictly increasing or decreasing? Okay, so let us see in interval minus infinity comma minus 2. Okay, I am taking the first interval. So what you are getting, you see, take it negative, then you are getting this as positive. No, okay, in this and this you can take n 3 comma infinity. See what you are getting, comma f dash x is positive. You will get positive here, while in the interval minus 2 comma 3 f dash x is negative. Okay, hence the given function f is strictly increasing in intervals minus infinity comma minus 2 and 3 comma infinity, while function f is strictly decreasing in interval minus 2 comma 3. Okay, Now see, how will you get this? You can see here. See, I'm showing you directly. See, what is f dash x? F dash x equal this. Okay. See, in interval minus infinity comma minus 2 means the value of x will be greater than minus infinity but less than minus 2. It will be in between this. Okay. So in between this you can take any numbers. So taking any numbers, you see this will be negative. So what you will get? Taking here, okay, minus infinity comma minus 2. You can take minus 3 here. Okay. So minus 3 after taking minus 3. Minus 3 minus 3 minus 6 and here getting minus 6 and here getting minus 1. So minus minus it is positive. So here getting is f dash x is positive. Similarly 3 comma infinity, the value of x will be greater than 3 but less than infinity. So you can take 4. So taking 4 minus 3 is equals to 1. This is positive. The second one 4 plus 2 6. This is also positive. Positive plus positive you are getting positive number. So f dash x is positive. So in this and this interval f dash x is positive, while in the interval minus 2 comma 3. So take any number between minus 2 and 3. You can take 0. So 0 minus 3 you are getting minus 3. 0 plus 2 you are getting 2. So this is minus, this is plus. So minus plus will be minus. So you are getting f dash x is negative. Hence the given function f is strictly increasing in the interval this and this, because this is positive and 3 comma infinity and 3 comma infinity in these two interval, while the function f is strictly decreasing in the interval this, because this is negative. Okay. Let us take the next question. Question number 9. Suppose question number 9. Okay. So it is given, prove that y equal 4 sin theta divided by 2 plus cos theta minus theta is increasing function of theta in closed interval 0 comma pi by 2, 0 comma pi by 2. So see how you can proceed. Solution. So what you are given, we have, suppose y equal 4 sin theta divided by 2 plus cos theta minus theta. Next, let's see, therefore dy by dx, not dx, d theta, dy by d theta is equals to, so I'm going to proceed, this is u by v. Okay, so proceed by u by v, ddx of u by v. So what you are getting, 2 plus cos theta, ddx of 4 sin theta will be 4 sin theta will be cos theta. Okay, minus 4 sin theta, ddx of this will be minus sin theta divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square, and for theta you are getting minus 1. You are getting minus 1. Next, equal to, so see, 4 to the 8 cos theta plus 4 cos square theta minus minus plus 4 sin square theta divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square minus 1. Next line. So what you will get, 8 cos theta plus 4 cos square theta plus 4 sin square theta. And so we are getting 8 cos theta plus 4 sin square theta plus 4 cos square theta. If you take 4 common, you are getting cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is equals to 1. So you will get 4 divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square minus 1. Okay, is equals to, next what you will get, 8 cos theta. You can simplify this, or if you want to keep it, you can keep it also directly. Then you will get, now dy by d theta equal 0 implies, so what you are getting, you can see here, this is equals to 0. Okay, so what you will get, 8 cos theta plus 4 divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square is equals to 1. This minus 1 is equals to 0, so this will go to the right hand side. So what are you getting, simplify this, then you will get 8 cos theta plus 4 is equals to 2 plus cos theta whole square. So what you will get, 8 cos theta plus 4 is equals to, so simplify this, a plus b whole square, 4 plus 2 to the 4 cos theta plus cos square theta. Okay, so what you will get, this 4 you can cancel it, 8 cos theta minus 4 cos theta is equals to 4 cos theta. Okay, 4 cos theta is equals to cos square theta. So cos square theta minus 4 cos theta is equals to 0, plus cos theta minus 4 is equals to 0, implies cos theta equal 0 or cos theta is equal to 4. Okay, so what we will get, if this is equals to 0, cos theta cannot be equals to 4. Okay, it will only be 0. Okay, so cos theta equal 0 implies theta equal what is the angle, 90 degree, because cos 90 is equals to 0, so you are getting pi by 2. Now you can write this line directly here also. I am writing here, dy by d theta is equals to, suppose you will get this line only, cos theta minus 4. Okay, simplify this, you will get this cos theta minus 4. So I am directly writing cos theta minus 4 divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. No, you are getting, will not get this line, you can write directly here. I am writing here 8 cos theta plus 4 minus, simplify this, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4 cos theta, 4 minus 4 cos theta minus 4 cos theta plus, so this will also be minus, because minus 4 2 to the 4 minus cos theta, cos square theta, okay, divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. Is equals to 8 cos theta minus 4 cos theta. You are getting 4 cos theta. This 4 will get cancelled. Minus cos square theta divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. So next line we will get is equals to 4 cos theta. So you can take cos theta common. Cos theta 4 minus cos theta divided by 2 plus cos theta, okay, whole square in interval, because you've got the value of theta is equals to pi by 2. So in interval 0 comma pi by 2 we have, so what we will have, cos theta greater than 0 comma also 4 greater than cos theta implies 4 minus cos theta greater than 0. Therefore cos theta 4 minus cos theta which is greater than 0, and also 2 plus cos theta whole square, this is always greater than 0, implies cos theta 4 minus cos theta divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square, this is greater than 0, okay. So what is the value of this? You are getting dy by d theta which is greater than 0. Therefore y is strictly increasing in interval 0 comma pi by 2. This is the open interval, okay. Also the given function is continuous at x equal 0 and x equal pi by 2. Hence y is increasing. Y is increasing in interval, close interval 0 comma pi by 2, okay. In interval 0 comma pi by 2, put the value of theta. You can take any values between 0 and 90 degree, okay. After putting this you will get, see, cos theta will be greater than 0 obviously, so 4 minus cos theta. So what, cos theta greater than 0, so you are getting 4 will be greater than cos theta, so 4 minus cos theta. If you bring this to the left hand side, 4 minus cos theta, this will be greater than 0. So again taking the numerator part, okay, cos theta 4 minus cos theta, cos theta 4 minus cos theta, this will always be greater than 0 because cos theta is greater than 0, this is also greater than 0, so this whole term will be greater than 0. Also 2 plus cos theta whole square, because this is a positive term always, so this is always greater than 0. Again this by this, because this is greater than 0, this is also greater than 0, so numerator by denominator, this whole term divided by this term will always greater than 0. Okay, and what is this? This is dy by d theta, which is greater than 0. So y is strictly in interval 0, pi by 2. Also, the given function is continuous at x equal to 0 and x equal to pi by 2. Okay, hence y is increasing in the interval 0, pi by 2.